Hi everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Norma, and this is my little bit late 22nd week post-op. So I'm going to do 22nd and 23rd a little bit early since I'm due on Tuesday. I've been having a really busy week, last 2 weeks. My students are currently taking the statewide, well, I should say nationwide standardized testing, and we're doing that every single day, all day, well, not all day, every morning for about an hour to an hour and a half. And since I have multiple grade levels, it's going to take me about until Tuesday next week, and Wednesday an extra day for any students that were absent. So I've been so busy with that, and then plus teaching the 4 grade levels that I have. I got new students and it's just increased my workload, so I'm planning and trying to make sure that I have everything ready. Anyways, I weighed myself today and I weighed 176 pounds, which is a pretty good weight loss. I'd say about 78 since the beginning. In December 9th when I had my surgery, I weighed 255 pounds then. So I'll do the math later and then I'll put it over there. What I wanted to talk to you about is that I did go to my surgery doctor for the appointment, and I talked to the resident who was actually there with me for a few hours after the surgery. Her name's Ashley. She's really wonderful, and she was very helpful. My doctor at the time was seeing another patient who was doing a lap band fill, so I said it would be okay. I don't mind. Anyways, I talked to her about my weight loss, and she asked me how much I'm losing every week and every month, and I told her that it seems like I'm losing about a half a pound to a third to 3/4 of a pound every week, and there's been some weeks where I don't lose even a half a pound, and she says that that's normal. Usually around your 5th month you plateau, and it takes a while for it to kick back in, but that you still will notice inches lost, and I've gone down from 16 to I'm in between a 14 and a 12. 14s fit me a little bit loose, and you know my sister Martha, she's always pulling at my pants when she sees that they're too big, so I'm trying not to buy too many clothes, and the clothes that I do buy are like dresses or loose blouses because I know that they're going to fit for a while. And I'm wearing dresses more too. It's more comfortable, and now that we're having summer weather here in Southern California, it just doesn't make sense to, buy too many clothes. Anyways, another thing that happened is that I've been doing all my yearly checkups. As you women know, we have to do all those things. And during the gynecologist visit, my gynecologist suggested that I do an ultrasound. So this last week I was rushing through class and trying to get from San Pedro, where I work, to Bellflower, where my doctor's, oh sorry, my birds, they're having a good time today. Anyways, to my doctor's office. So I was trying to drink a lot of water, and I really gag on water, plain water. I used to love it. I used to chug it. And now what I'm doing is I'm trying to add a little bit of Crystal Light, and then I could drink it. So, but that day, it was a warm day, so I decided to buy a fruit bowl, fresh. The guy cuts it up fresh in the street. He's got a little vendor truck, and he put watermelon and let me see, pineapple chunks, cucumbers, slices of coconut, and also there's this potato-like thing called jicama, and he sliced it up and he put it all into a big giant bowl with a lot of watermelon, and he sprinkled lemon juice, fresh lime and lemon juice, rock salt, kosher salt, and some chili powder. And you know what? It was so good. I'm driving home on the freeway and just eating away at this, and I said, oh, I'm going to be ready for that ultrasound. And I was, eating all these fruit, and everything went fine. And then just as I got there, I saw the coconut pieces and I started eating those. And isn't this one of the things that we've discussed over and over, um, that you should not eat solids, because if you mix them with liquids, you're going to get sick and maybe even dump. Well, the coconut was a bad idea. It was so tasty, but it kind of sat there for a minute and I thought about it. I said, uh-oh, doesn't feel good. And I thought I was going to dump. The pain was there, and you get the foamies in your mouth, and I said, oh, quick, get to the Tums. So I grabbed my purse and I got some of the Tums, and I chewed on them, and it helped for a little bit. But how many Tums can you chew on before, that's the limit. You shouldn't have more than 3. So I was still foaming, and I was walking around, and I guess the nurse saw that I was in distress. The tech or the doctor came out, and he saw me that I was not feeling well, and he asked me. I told him what happened, and he says, well, you might try to drink some of your Crystal Light there and see how it goes after a little while. So a few patients were there, and I just kept bumping them up, take my place, take my place. I'm sorry, long story short, after about 45 minutes of this pain, and then I started drinking my Crystal Light. The Crystal Light actually made me feel better, and I guess that's the whole idea of your body creating these foamies, is to make you get fluids from your body or fluids from outside, and it flushes it down. Well, I went inside. He did the ultrasound, and he was able to do it really quickly. He says that I was full, my bladder was full, but the odd thing about it is that I really didn't feel like I had drank that much water. But maybe because of the changes that we do when we have the gastric bypass, he was able to do it better. I don't know what the correlation is there. But anyways, it went well. Anyways, what else was I going to talk about? Oh, for breakfast this morning, I had these. I don't know if you've ever seen these. I bought them at Big Lot because I know that they used to be a company that used to have a weight loss thing where you buy these Nutrisystem. And anyways, these are the blueberry muffins, and there's 2 of them in a pack. And I went to Big Lots, and if you have a Big Lots where you live, you should go, because they buy things that are closed out and they sell them and then they're gone. But these are pretty good because they're portion controlled, and I had this for breakfast. They taste really good. They have 7 grams of protein for one of these packages, and there were 2 small muffins, and they had whey protein inside, and they had the fruit. So it was really good, and it didn't have a lot of sugar. It only had 2 grams of sugar, and it had vitamins, of course, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron, and it was really, really good. It only had like 0.5 grams of fat. Come on, Bella, get it. My dog, she loves me to throw these stuffed animals I buy her. Oh, she's back again. She's playing catch. Come here, Bella. Come on up here. Come on up here. So, yeah. So, Rosemary, thank you for inquiring about me, and Brandy, Queen, Mom. Thanks for wondering what happened to me. I have been really busy, like I said, with testing, and it just seems like every time I was fixing on getting on YouTube, it was just not enough time. And so I'll try to be more consistent on Tuesday, when my next day is to come back on. I'll probably talk about things that I still use, because there's a lot of newbies coming in, and I think this will be helpful, because in the long range, what things do we really use at 5 months or 10 months or a year? I think it's important, because the cost has really been a lot, and I've learned from that. So I would like to help offer some people some choices, and this way you don't spend so much money, and also choices on how much to spend on clothes, and I'll talk about that. Oh, Bella, I'm not ignoring you. I'm sorry, Bella. Okay, how about if I play fetch with you outside, okay? All right, Bella. Anyways, I'll be seeing all of you. Steve, hi, 2009. You're looking really well, and those clothes are too big for you. You've got to get something smaller. Um, Anyways, I'll be talking to you later. Bella needs some playtime. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bella. I'm so sorry. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good week, huh?